Hello everyone and welcome back to Batman Arkham Asylum on Steam. I'm One Wild Sheep yet again, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to progress closer and closer to the final portion of the game, and hopefully eventually we'll be able to take out good old Poison Ivy and get on to the finale. But before we go to do that, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a brand new tool in our arsenal. This is the Ultra Batclaw, and it allows us to pull down these destructive walls that normally you have to have a explosive gel on hand in order to explode, but for some reason Batman can just pull them down with this claw. And my question is, why didn't he have this claw ability at the start of the game? This drives me, if you excuse the pun, batshit insane every time I play this, because I'm playing through the game and I just see so many destructible walls throughout the corridors I can't reach with the explosive gel just sitting there. And you know, I would have a hell of a lot more Riddler trophies right now if I had this ability from the start, and it annoys me. It annoys me greatly. But I digress. Anyway, we've got kind of a neat, unique little section here involving a lot of gliding from point A to point B, and I think this is primarily where they thought about adding gliding, improving gliding in the second game. Like, this probably gave them the idea to improve the gliding so you can constantly stay in the air and whatnot in Arkham City. But I like this, it's a neat little chase, so neat little change of scenery, and I don't know, for some reason I always get Kingdom Hearts vibes from this area. I have no idea why. But every time I'm playing through this game, I always think of Kingdom Hearts, or I always think of just platforming in that game, going through certain levels. I think it may be the textures on the walls, I'm not sure. Something about this area reminds me of Kingdom Hearts, is all I'm really getting at. But I digress, just glide over here for a neat, very easy to miss Riddler trophy, what can I say? One thing that's also kind of interesting as well, I don't know if this is the case in this game, but in the sequel game, Arkham City, you can there's actually a glitch that allows you to go outside of the map. And for Rocksteady tends to have the outsides of their maps really, really detailed for some reason. Like, you had loads of traffic systems and whatnot in place in Arkham City whenever you go out of the map, and I don't know if there's much detail outside of the map in this one, but basically in the distance you can see a city. They usually do quite a surprising amount of detail in that city that's in the distance. I don't know. Just goes to show they put in the effort with these games. But I digress. After going through that gliding section, we are yet again back at this tunnel area that we've been to so many times before now. I'm actually starting to lose count of how many times I've been in this tunnel section. So yeah, there's that. There is that. But during the course of this now, we are going on to, I think, the final stealth sequence of the game, ladies and gentlemen. And no, I'm not kidding, we are coming up to the finale of the stealth sequences. And for many, the hardest of the stealth sequences. But it's one of my most favourite ones to go through, just because they give you a lot of options on enemy takedowns. You can be really smart in this upcoming stealth sequence that we're going to. Like, you can either decide to go and break through the floor to kill enemies. You can decide to blow up walls as they're walking past. It's very... there's a lot of variety. There's a lot you can do, which makes me happy. What can I say?
Oracle, we've got another problem.
What now? Two-Face? Riddler? Some kind of giant Joker robot?
Unfortunately, nothing that simple. I'm at the main sewer junction, and it appears to be polluted with Titan. Why? What's he doing now?
I'll look into it.
Well, that seems certainly interesting, doesn't it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, now I guess we need to stop him from pouring Titan into the pits below. There is a reason why he's pouring Titan into the pits below, and this, simply put, it's not friendly. Basically, those Titan monsters, well, we may have to deal with them in the future if our plan goes awry, if we don't stop him. That's all I'm really getting at right now. What can I say? I'm Batman.
The Titan water seems to be corrosive, but it shouldn't trouble the suit. What have you found out?
I'm not sure you're ready for this.
No, but go ahead.
Joker's pumping all the waste product from the Titan process into that chamber. It acts as a kind of natural storage tank. Once it's full, it releases the water into the Gotham River. Normally, it's safe,
But this time it's full of Titan. How do I stop it?
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay, so she doesn't even know how to stop it. That's just fantastic. Well, it's easy enough to stop. We just basically go to the next area that we're meant to and use our brand new Ultra Bat Claw, because the Ultra Bat Claw that we have on hand is actually the key to us stopping this, because we can now access the control room, and that's a little extra area that we missed previously when we were up here. And also, now that we got the line launcher, we can pick up all the Riddler trophies and what have you that we missed beforehand as well. So, you know, it's a little bonus, Although, now that I think about it, that Riddler trophy is a little bit out in the open, surprisingly, just because we have to go this way when we get to this point in the game. So, I don't know, oh, it's so weird to me, that's all I'm saying.
It won't reach Gotham.
But just you know the same deal right now. You can't pull up yourself up using the normal claw, so you just need to traverse slowly around this area. And it's a neat little platforming challenge. I just wish there were. I actually do kind of wish there were more areas like this during the course of the game. You know, to spice up the gameplay a little bit more, because no, I like them. But you see that room with the explosive wall there? It's time to put our new Ultra Bat Claw to use and take down this wall and those mooks, because one of the things that I don't think I have mentioned about the Ultra Bat Claw is you can actually pull up to 3 mooks at one time, which means, hey guys, what's up? Bye guys. And now they're dead. Well, they're not dead, because somehow Batman has the capacity to do non-lethal takedowns to anyone, no matter how brutal it looks. Like in Arkham Knight, for example, one of the weirdest thing is you can do non-lethal drive-bys. You can hit someone at like 5,000 miles an hour, but they won't feel it. Well, they'll feel it, they'll be knocked out, but they won't die. It'll be non-lethal, and I don't know how that works. Batman's a god of non-lethal kills. Non-lethal takedowns, even. Anyway, we're coming up to a little bit of an intersection area by here, and playing through this, you may get a little bit confused during your playthroughs. I got confused here in this playthrough actually, because I always tend to get a little lost in the sequence. Now, there's 2 ways we're meant to go. We're either meant to go to the left or to the right. Both of them leads to a control panel switch that we can activate. Now, one of them will lead to this room with a load of guards, which I think is the one I'm going to right now. If we go to this room, you'll have to disable 2 control panel thingies using your crypto whatever device. However, I keep forgetting you have to deal with 2 of them, so I just take out one and I run back to the other room, and it basically extends my game time a little bit more than I need it to. That's all I'm saying. Fortunately, it doesn't extend the game time too much, otherwise I would just cut the whole thing out, but yeah, I digress. Just go in here. Also, there's loads of enemies in this room, as you can tell. You don't actually have to deal with them, I don't think, unless you use the crypto whatever on the one of these 2 control panels on the right hand side. For some reason, they just sort of don't really notice you at all. It's kind of interesting.
Only 2 more to find.
Only 2 more to find. One is down there, but for some reason I'm a numpty. Like, right now I'm just deciding, should I jump down and kill them? I wish I did, because then I realized, oh, I meant to actually go and disable that. Although for some reason it lets me through the door by here, but normally whenever there's loads of enemies in an area that you haven't killed, what tends to happen is they won't let you go through the doorway. It forces you to take down the mooks. It forces you to fight them all, which I don't know, it's kind of weird how it let me through this time in particular. What can I say? Anyway, it's time for the final stealth sequence of the game, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you the most foolproof method to performing stealth here. So, watch and learn, folks. Watch and learn. With all the finesse of a ballet dancer. No, that is not how you're meant to deal with this stealth sequence in particular, but like I said, this one is the most versatile stealth sequence in the game. It is the final one, I believe, at the very least. At least it's the final one that comes to mind. So we do have a lot of areas to go to, we do have a lot of room to maneuver, and there's lots of explosive walls, there's lots of hidden traps that we can look for and activate basically, and take out the mooks. So this is one of my favorite stealth sequences for that reason alone. Like, if you want, you can just explode this piece of wall and take out someone who's walking past. God knows how I actually managed to take that guy out, because he was nowhere near the wall, but I'll take whatever I can get. You know, folks, you know. And there's another area where there's a destructive floor right underneath you and you're able to jump down. Although I never really used that specific area, which is kind of a shame. But I do love this one by here. A couple of enemies up here, so what do? We pull them through the floor. And Batman! I'd hate to know what they're thinking right now, because one of my biggest fears is falling through the floor on something. Like say I'm in an elevator, one of my biggest fears is the floor of an elevator just sort of giving way. And I don't know, that would just freak me out if that happened to me, that's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna casually move the grate out of the way while they shoot me. Don't worry, there's no chance in hell I'll get killed. None at all. Although I did try to play a little bit clever by here by booby-trapping these guys' bodies, which I like to do from time to time. But the big issue with that was I'm a little bit, I didn't really think my time through. I should have been a bit more patient and wait for the guy on the top of the stairs to walk past so I can knock him out. So unfortunately, I didn't get to take him down as nearly as much as I would want. But no matter, at least this guy's in his own. Hey, what's up? I'm a Batman. Oh, bye. Ho ho. Fantastic. Yeah, basically I just love this area. I just love this sequence. It just gives me lots of flexibility in what I'm able to actually do. Which, you know, in a stealth game, flexibility is the best policy, in my opinion at least. Like, could I take this guy out from above? Yes, I could Goomba stomp him if I so choose, but I'm gonna go around and grab him and armpit him to death. Because that's basically what's going on. Batman's just holding them up to his armpit and he's just causing them to not be able to breathe, I suppose. But yeah, I did better than I normally do in this stealth sequence, all things considered. Apart from that one goof when I'm opening up the grate. Normally it takes me a good few attempts in order to actually to safely be able to deal with all these mooks. But I don't know, I managed to get on my third take. Yes, this is my third take. It normally takes me a few more tries, but I digress. Anyway, just pull down this thing by here and we'll have an extra Riddler trophy. And of course, as you can tell, we've nearly collected every power-up, every ability Batman has in his arsenal in the game. Now, I believe it is more than possible to collect all of them in a single playthrough if you get enough Riddler trophies, because I think the Riddler trophies alone are enough to buff up your experience to get the lot of them. So, yeah, don't quote me on that. I'm not actually sure if that's true, but I do know the Riddler trophies will give you a lot of experience in the long run, which is a big reason why, even if you're not going for 100%, if you see a Riddler trophy in the environment, I do recommend you picking it up, because it does give you that extra edge that helps out greatly. Anyway, time for the final crypto thingy, whatever thingy in this part, folks, and this is another one of the booby trap ones, so just be a little careful with it. And now that we cleared the stealth sequence, one thing you need to watch out for is as soon as you actually disable this crypto control panel thing, we do have more mooks spawning in on the area at the other side, so you do need to be careful of these guys. Although we don't have to stealth around these, we can just plan out to go up and punch these ones in the face, which is usually the policy I'm most adept at, all things considered. Hey guys! Hello there! Now, one thing I actually kind of like is the second game actually introduces a new feature whenever you stun enemies called a beatdown. Like, as you can tell with this guy back here, I normally have to cape him. But in the second game, if I cape him and then mash the X button, I can just do this stupidly large combo and knock him out, which I kind of miss playing this one again. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this part anyway. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people. And when we return next time, we will continue and collect the last of those control panels and stop the Titan being flown into the river. So don't be sheepish. I'll catch you all next time. Bye!